Hello, Jennifer Tochi here. My goodness, I'm freezing. I just got home from a performance of Shakespeare in the Park, and they did Midsummer Night's Dream, and I loved it. The other two people in my family didn't love it that much, but I loved it. Every time Puck would come on stage, I'd go, Puck! No. I'd whisper Puck. I didn't yell him out. Say, Puck! Because that, of course, is my favorite character in the movie. I mean, on the movie. In the play. Excusez-moi for doing that. Okay. Damn, I need to get my bangs cut. Okay. Now I'm going to do a review. And, that I promised that I would do for Hobbs from Hobbs Horror. Great channel. Great guy. Yeah. And, he asked me to do a review of this movie when I watched it. And I got this from Mark of Horror. He sent me this. And so, I watched this movie this morning. The Baby, yes. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Horror in his formula. Yes. And as you can see, this is Baby, which everybody calls him Baby. He doesn't talk. He doesn't walk. He still sleeps in a crib. Yeah. Everybody treats him like a baby. And a social worker comes into his life because they're worried about Baby. Yes, and her name is Anne Gentry, and she's played by Anne Jeanette Comer. Yes, and this movie was made in 1973. And the Baby is played by David Manzi. I would like to see him in another movie where they haven't dubbed there's basically crying through the whole movie of what you can tell is a little kid kind of having a tantrum, and that they're trying to make you think it's this guy. Yeah, but it doesn't really work that way because you can tell it's being dubbed. Okay. Yes, well, Anne goes there because another social worker has disappeared that was working with them before. And basically gets into a family with basically a lot of weirdos. A very dysfunctional family. A weird ass family. Yes, the mom, who it looks like hasn't really named him. She just calls him Baby. And then two grown-up daughters who aren't very nice to the Baby. And are very mean, actually. And sorry. He wears diapers. And I just got a vision of changing him. And that was what that was for. Back out of my mind. I don't want to see it anymore. I don't want to see that vision. Okay. Yes. And basically, the social worker takes an interest in the baby. And the mom and the sisters do not like that. So start coming up with mean things to do to the social worker to keep her away from baby. And nothing works. And she is paying more attention to him than her other clients. And you don't know why. Yeah. I do. It's not like scary. I'm gonna go hide in the corner. I'm so disturbed. No, it was a weird horror. It's like you start watching it and you think, why is this happening? And then you think, why? And then at the end I thought, why did it end that way? But with those kind of movies, I like them. Sometimes you just need a weird 1973 horror movie that's got a guy dressed up like a baby with children's voice coming out, and with a weird very very twisty ending. So this is going to go with my weird 70s horror movies. Yes. The only thing I didn't like about it is that sometimes it got a little too long at times. Yeah, not as exciting at certain times. Yeah. But that's like in two places, like for 5 or 10 minutes. And yeah. So that's me reviewing this movie. Made when I was -3. Yes. Not even a sparkle in my father's eye. But I think if anybody ever gets a chance to watch that and see how weird it is, I think they should. Goodbye.